Hey, it's your Leadership Auntie Delilah Bardlette, and welcome to our brand new leadership series, Leading Beyond the Noise, a transformational leadership series designed to help you rise above distraction, disruption, and doubt. It's going to be great. Our first week this week, we're focused on, honestly, well, what is leadership in a noisy world? So let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed how some leaders are drowning in noise while others rise above it with clarity, confidence, and calm? That difference isn't their personality. It's not about their charisma. It's leadership identity. And most people have never truly learned it. And in a world full of disruption, distraction, information overload, AI, uncertainty, constant competition, leadership isn't just about what you do. It's about who you truly are. And if you don't understand your leadership identity, the noise of the world will always tell you who to be, how to lead, what to fear, and what to follow. But today, we're going to flip that. We're going to get clear on a few things. And so by the end of this video, you'll understand a few things. One, what leadership really is. Two, why leadership is built into your design. And three foundational shifts that'll help you rise above the noise no matter what world you work in. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we got to start with what leaders actually think today about what leadership is. Most people think leadership is about things like title, position, a promotion, being in charge, or having people report to them. These are common things that people think about leadership. And that's the first layer of noise, actually, because that definition leaves most people feeling disqualified, overlooked, or waiting for permission to actually lead. But here's the truth. You will never lead powerfully if you're waiting on somebody else to give you an opportunity that they never really created. So let me say it clearly. Leadership is not a title. Leadership is influence, and it is identity. The position doesn't make the leader. The leader makes the position. Here's another thing that we need to cover. So, what leaders really need to know about leadership? Here's what you need to know. Here's the real truth. And it's where the kingdom actually comes in. So, you were born to lead, right? It's in your DNA. Leadership is not optional. It's not just for the elite, it's not for a select group of people. Leadership is for you. It's designed in your actual DNA. Being a leader is in your DNA, not leadership over people, but leadership over your purpose, over your gifting, leadership in your assignments, leadership in the territory you've been entrusted to lead in. So at the very beginning, you were given, all of mankind was given dominion, meaning you were created to rule in your sphere of influence. You were designed for that influence. You were made to lead. I hope you're getting this. And this is why you get frustrated when life feels out of control. It violates your design. This is why you get a bit agitated when you can't fully express who you are, because it violates your design. This is why noise bothers you, because noise suffocates what you were created to become. So leadership is not something you're trying to achieve and get to. It's something you were created to activate and discover. And it starts with self-governance. Before you can lead a team, before you can lead a business, a classroom, or a movement, you lead you. Self-governance is the foundation of all leadership. If you can't lead your own thinking, you can't lead your decisions. If you can't lead your emotions, you can't lead your responses. If you can't lead your habits, then you can't lead your results. Noise becomes powerful when you don't know how to govern yourself. But when you do, noise becomes something in the background. So leadership is influence, not control. We live in a culture really obsessed with power and control. But real leadership is influence born out of identity of who you are. People follow clarity, they don't follow control. They follow people who are consistent, not just people who are charismatic. People follow conviction, not competition. And when you understand who you are as a leader, you stop trying to compete with these other people and you start aligning with your own God given assignment. And that's what it means to lead above the noise. You get clear and you lead higher. So, what should you do about it? To understand leadership in a noisy world, there are three foundational shifts you must make to overcome this noise. Number one, you got to know your design. Start believing I was created to lead. I have a sphere of influence and I have a purpose to govern. Noise loses its power when you know who you are. Shift number two, we talked about it. Govern yourself well. Leaders who train themselves to think clearly don't get drowned by all these distractions. Ask yourself daily when you wake up in the morning, what is mine to lead today? And shift number three, lead with clarity, not control. Clarity cuts through the noise like a knife. When you show up with intention, the environment responds. So here's what I suggest for your activation. Try doing this today. Pick an area, one area of your life, be it personal, professional, spiritual, and ask yourself, where can I take leadership ownership today? Just one area. Don't overwhelm yourself. And here's a question that you should ask yourself after you figure out what area you want to focus on. How would my leadership shift if I truly believed that I was created to lead? Now sit with that. Because your answer is going to tell you, it's going to reveal to you where the noise has been winning in your life, right? You're going to really get to be able to do some deep work that makes a difference, because leadership isn't about titles. It's not about positions. It is about identity, influence, and design. And when you understand leadership the right way, you rise above this noise, you silence the doubt, and you step into the leader you were always meant to be. Now, if this has helped you, I highly recommend you, because we got a few weeks to go. There's probably at least 8 weeks of content, to subscribe so you get all the notifications. Share it with your friends and colleagues, because we are getting to the root of leadership and what it means to be a leader. So when this mess rises up, we can rise above it. So that's it for this week. It's Delilah Bardlette. I'm your leadership auntie. Thank you for allowing me to walk alongside you on your leadership journey. And I'll see you next week. Take care.